Good morning, all of you. Today we will discuss on competition for success. Competition is needed everywhere to be successful. Competitive activities help us to develop important skills like resilience. Resilience is just readjusting to any type of situation. In adverse condition also you can adjust, recoup, re-equip and refurbish yourself and you can defend. Perseverance. Perseverance is your chikati jalamandar. Any aim you do it. So you have that passion that you will do it. Tenacity is also same, but tenacity means suppose any athlete is running in competition and gets injured, then also he is so tenacious that he will complete his run. That's the spirit which is developed due to competitive activities. Love, they learn how to take turns as per the situation needed, and they will re-equip again, they will re-energize, they will have all types of clarity in mind, they will encourage others and develop empathy. That's the best things which one learns due to the competitive activities, and it's essential part to learn these skills if you want to become successful. Competition plays very important part in our life. If there will be no competition, then people will not make their self ready and they will become lazy. So competition is essential. Even if you are in 12th class, there is a competition for making career by passing NEET exam, AI Triple E exam, MSCET exam. So there is a competition. In IS, if you are going for UPSC exam, there is a competition. In athletics, there is a competition. In business, there is a competition. And these competitions are essential to see that we are alive, we are active, and we develop our skills day to day, month to month, and we improvise ourselves with whatever the failures. We gain that experience and we learn, we improve, we prepare ourselves. That's the best advantage of competitive activities and competition. The potential benefits are prepare kids for future real life situations. Because of the competition, right from the kid age or the children, they develop themselves and they prepare for the future real life situation. So competition is essential. That is the best. Develop important skill like empathy, resilience. So they develop the important skill as needed. Expand comfort zone. They enjoy that competition and expand their comfort zone and help kids to learn from failures. Even if there is failure, they will never become disappointed. They will learn more, improve more, and they will succeed in any type of competition. That are the potential benefits. In the same way, there are some drawbacks also if it is not taken positively. Competition, there is too much unnecessary pressure for some fellows who are failures. Competition leads to negative feelings in failures. Competitive leads to destruction of the self-esteem. That these are some drawbacks, but these are for the failures. These are not for the successful people. And successful people will always get benefits and they will improve themselves. They will learn from that all failure experience. Actually, failure makes us and gives us opportunity to do more and more things. You know, you have faced COVID. During such COVID also, there were n number of opportunities and many of the people succeeded. See, this is because of the competition. This is a situation when Kapil Dev and his team won the historic 1983 Cricket World Cup tournament. India were underdogs. India were unrated. They were not even in the first 6 teams. Can you believe? And at that time, the Indian team, which had too much competitive spirit, Kapil Dev used to call all the players on the ground for practice at 4 a.m. Early in the morning, they used to start. That was the discipline. That were the activities which are taken by this leader. And because of that spirit, because of that team spirit, because of their improvement, because of their practice, because of their focus, because of their goal, they won the competition. They defeated team like West Indies, where Clive Lord Lloyd was the unbeaten captain throughout, but they defeated them. Even 183 target was very high for West Indian teams. And our bowlers, they were not pacers, they were just mediocres, medium spacer, Madan Lal, Binni, you take Amarnath, all these, but they won the competition. So competition makes us successful. Competition is needed to become successful. Competition is ingrained in our life and it's a part of evolution. You all know that is there is a struggle for existence and those who are fit, they survive. It is a Darwin's theory of evolution and for survival, fittest survive, it's said. So competition is essential. Only the best get the top. It's no different in studies and career also. In career or in studies, you have to be at the top. You have to prepare yourself. You have to face the challenges and you won the competition. Dear students, you will always be successful. You will always be improving yourself if there is a competition. If you fail in first exam, you will try to improve in second exam. If your performance does not improve, again you will practice, again you will improve. Likewise, there will be lot of improvements in your studies. Even same situation prevails in career also. Healthy competitions contributes to the growth of the students, prepare them for the life which is itself a competitive. Our entire life, right from birth to death, it's throughout competition. In life, there are living examples of competition. We have to face different types of situation, and this competition prepares ourselves, prepares our students, prepare our children, and they become competitive. They succeed in their life. Competition always leads to excellence. Excellence can't be achieved without competition. Competition inspires each one to put into extra efforts to know more, learn more, to excel. You know Mary Kom, four-time boxing championship, continuously, magnificent boxer at that time. So she is labeled as magnificent Mary Kom. Some of you might have seen the film. If you have not seen, you see that film. It gives you what is the importance of competition. She had no traveling needs. She had no money. She was living in a village. She was from poor family where one time meal was also difficult. Then how she practiced and conquered the world? Yes, she did it. Likewise, there are many examples because competition leads to excellence. Kapil Dev could won for India because of excellence, because of competition. Whether it is in sports, whether it is in study, student must from within that inspire to become achievers. When your conscious mind said that I will do it, I will compete, competition is mine, I am the winner, I am the best, I will do it, then our body, mind, soul, everything provides positive energy. Your focus is clear, clarity and energy is provided to you, and you achieve and you become successful. That's the spirit why competition leads to excellence. Competition fosters motivation. competition Competition fosters motivation. Consider a scenario in which all students will be promoted without exam. They do not have any motivation to study. As we faced in COVID, now the student batch which could pass because of online exam, there was no competition. Because of the COVID batch, that students are also called as COVID batch. There was no competition, there was no motivation, there was no proper efforts which students put. They copied, paste, and pass. What is the use? So competition is essential, which will promote you which will promote you to do more and more things, good and good things. Try yourself, improvise your energy, improvise your efforts, and competition rewards, and this fosters the motivation. There is practical motivation behind competition to get into rewarding careers, and you could succeed because of competition. Competition gives you motivation, and motivation tells you to do many things, tells you to achieve your goal, tells you to focus on your goal, tells you to achieve that unachievable purpose, unachievable task which you have imagined. If there is no competition, there will be no progress. This is the saying from last. No competition, no progress. Competition means progress. Competition means growth. Competition means development. Competition is required. Competition is must. You will be successful. Competition leads to competence. That spirit is developed. Imagine there, take a look on competitive exams for administration. Students who appear for such exam must not have only knowledge but also capability to complete the set of number of questions within that defined period of time. In IAS or for MPSC, UPSC, if you are giving exam in competition, you have to answer that 100 questions within that limited hour or 2 or 1.5 hour, whatever time limit is there. So that even if you have knowledge, there are many students who complete only 70 to 80% of answers, and remaining 20, if they do not solve, they lose the mark, though they have knowledge. So it is the competition which gives you practice. It is the practice which makes you perfect. It is the competition which make you excellent. It is the competition which give you motivation. It is the competition which energize your body and see that you solve all 100 questions correctly and you are the winner. That's the greatness of competition. Dear, face the competition. Always challenge yourself and you will achieve more and more. You will succeed more and more. Guidebooks, coaching institute build the students for competition work to get work done fast and do it efficiently. Many of the students are joining quota classes or IIT classes, IIT home and like for what? Their parents are spending money for what? Because this competition gives you practice, tries to make you perfect, tries to see that you perform. Therefore, it is otherwise no parent would like to waste money. So students, you have to practice. See that once you practice, you become ready for the competition. You have to follow your coaches. You have to follow your mentors. You have to be under some guidelines so that you work, you put more and more efforts and you achieve it. Therefore, competition is must. Winning is a fun, sure. Winning is a fun, sure. But winning is not the point because of competition. Wanting to win is the point. Try to understand. Very meaningful sentence. It is winning is not the point. Wanting to win, that willpower in your mind, that is important. That spirit which is developed internally inside your body, in through your mind, soul, and all the system and mechanism harmonized, gives you proper energy so that you will win. That's the greatness. Not giving up is the point. Never give up. Never give up. Try to complete the task. That is the point. Never letting up is the point. Never being satisfied with what you have done is the point. And therefore, you try to improve yourself. You try to put more your efforts. And that's the thing which the competition prepares for it. It is not preparing for winning, but it is preparing you for giving that total energy, total clarity, total focus, and you achieve it. That's the best part of the competition. Competition brings satisfaction in achievement. And once you achieve, naturally you become satisfied. Competition is the way for achievers to have a deep sense of satisfaction that their efforts have been recognized and rewarded because they win it. They are being recognized, they are being rewarded. You know, any competition, any say Olympic or cricket tournament, or your career, if you top, you are rewarded, you are recognized, your photos are displayed, and all that sorts of things. It is essential. It gives you motivation, and that is what competition brings satisfaction in achievement. You are satisfied that ultimately you have achieved, and then again you improve, again you break your own records, and you make on records and records and records. So that's the greatness of competition. They feel the sense of pride, rewards born of competition spur them to do even better. So you break your own records. You try to achieve more and more. That's the best thing of the competition. If there will be no competition, each and every one will be lazy. Competition builds a self-confidence. Competition helps to realize if he does well, he develops a self-confidence. If lag behind, he will put in extra efforts to forge ahead. Two runners, two athletes or seven athletes are running in different tracks for completion of 100 meters, 200 meters, 400. They are looking after each other and try to improvise. That hormonal balance in their body provides necessary energy, provides necessary glucose, and they do it. Why? Because they develop a self-confidence. No, I will complete it. So if he succeeds in one area, he is likely to have self-confidence and take up the challenge in other areas too and develop fully. Competition, even if they fail, that is the greatness of competition. Even if you fail, through your regular practice, through your regular competition, you can handle disappointments. There are many persons who do not participate in competition either one time or two time. If they are losers, they become disappointed. Never become disappointed. Through continuous spirit of competition, you try to improvise. You put in your efforts. Your inner energy is provided, and you are able to handle disappointment. Resilience is developed in our self when we are going for competition. That resilience, that perseverance helps you to handle the disappointments in any type of situation, even if you fail. Failing is not important. Participating with entire efforts, total efforts, completely focused, that's the greatness. So students must learn that they cannot always be number one, and that defeat and disappointment are the part and parcel of our life. We have to accept that disappointment. We have to accept that defeat. No, next time I will succeed, and I will succeed, and I will succeed. That should be the positive affirmations in our body and mind. Competition can teach students to be balanced, handle disappointments with equanimity. In life is a part and parcel of winning situations, losing situations. Winning is there, defeat is there. No matter, we have to improvise ourselves. That's the thing. We have to balance the situation. Disappointment can spur them to do better, and it will help the actual competitive person to do better and better, better and better. He learned from the experiences of failures. I had told you that Thomas Alva Edison, even after 1,000 experimental failures, he invented the bulb. So likewise, never give up spirit, improve yourself. Responsibility, it helps in developing the responsibility. Without the target, students are not going to develop the sense of responsibility. In career also, same situation applies. When students appear for exam or take part in sports, each one is responsible for the success. Even if it is an individual event or even if it is a group event, each and every member is responsible. So we have to do anything targeted with responsibility. If the sense of responsibility develop in an individual, he can face any type of competition and he will be successful. This sense of responsibility spills over other areas of life as well, and you become a successful person if you are able to face the competition. A better society is developed because of the competition. A better society is developed because of the competition. Competition motivates, it helps to excel the coming generation and youth. There is a creation of better society with higher standards in all areas. You know that this is the level, this is the start, this is the record. The other competitor will come try to break it. Even the own individual, Michael Phelps in swimming, won 28 Olympic medals, breaking record each and every time. Mary Kom won 4-time championship. Likewise, you know, the better and better society come. After Kapil Dev, when India won 1983 World Cup, India were recognized in cricket, and from that time, India became best in test match, best in one day, best in T20. What is this? A better society is developed, better players. IPL tournament is an example where so many players are being created in India. So, competitive youth will foster the same spirit in their children. They will improve the conditions and work for progress. The standard of living also improves. Work for the upliftment of the less advantages and helps in nation growth. Better society, national growth is there. In unhealthy situation, there are unhealthy situations. Those who cannot face the competition resist participation in the activity. I said, if a student fails once or twice, he loses his moral. He says, I will not participate. Parents can understand this situation. If your ward or your children is doing like this, that is, they resist to participate in some activity of the school or college, it means some unhealthy competition has developed. Fake an illness to avoid activity. No, I am going through headache. No, my stomach is upset. No, this is the unnecessary excuses are provided. That is another thing. Say outright that they doesn't want to participate and show signs of depression, anxiety, difficulty in sleeping, loss of appetite. These are all the things which in unhealthy competition they may acquire. So if the children are doing these excuses, it means that they are not competitive. They need improvement. Psychologically, you motivate them, encourage them, take efforts to improvise and change their situation so that they can face the competition and become and achieve healthy competition and be successful. A flower does not think of competing the next flower next to it. It just blooms. Even if rose is there and jasmine is there, both flower will bloom. So never expect any type of failures or any type of unhealthy practices. Rather, try to improvise, try to improvise, try to put in more efforts, learn from these failures. Amitabh Bachchan was not selected for All India Radio. Can you believe? Google Pichai, Sundar Pichai, Google man. Though he passed IIT, but because of money could not succeed in completing that. There are n number of examples. So never be depressed. Improvise. Improvement is essential. Competition is essential for excellence. You know these tycoons, the multi-billionaire people of India. Mukesh Dhirubhai Ambani is an Indian business magnate and chairman, managing director, and the largest shareholder of Reliance Industries Ltd (RIL). Net worth 9,650 crores. The empire which was handed over to him by his father, Dhirubhai Ambani, he proceeded further. He broke all that records which Dhirubhai had, and he is being included in Forbes book. He is being included in the world first top 10 billionaires. Gautam Shantilal Adani is an Indian billionaire industrialist, philanthropist. He is a chairman and founder of Adani Group. 9,460 crores. Can you imagine? These are the latest figures. Both of them are competing with the positive spirit and encouraging each and every one. to do the best. One time he becomes richer, one time he becomes richer. It's continuous competition which has come up now. But both have healthy practices. That's the greatness of this businessman. They are not practicing unhealthy things. They are not depressed. They are not more anxious. They put their efforts. They try to innovate the new things. They try to create new things. They built up their team. They see that overall growth is there. That's why they are succeeding. To tell you about Gautam Shantilal Adani, he had no business from his parents. He developed himself within this lifespan of 40 years, 30 to 40 years. 87 to today 22. Started his business empire with 5 lakhs 5 lakhs investment. And now you can see from last 6 years, he developed tremendously and coping and competing with this, both achieved excellence. That's the greatness of competition. Dear students, dear children, dear parents, take competition as a necessary tool for improving yourself. Take competition as a tool for making you excellent, making you the best thing, putting your efforts and improving yourself day by day, month by month. Competition is must, and be healthy. Best wishes. Thank you.